Hi guys, today I wanted to do my December favourites before I did my end of year favourites because I don't see the point in completely disregarding December altogether because there's products that I want to mention in this video that weren't my favourites for like the whole year. So I want to do a dedicated December favourites. So I will just get started. Oh, things are falling. So for foundation this month is no surprise, I've been loving the Facefinity by Max Factor. Beautiful, flawless, great coverage, great finish, not death matte, but matte enough. And I just absolutely love this foundation. And during December I had quite a few breakouts and big red splotches on my face, so I got a lot of use out of my Inglot and Sea Green Concealer. This thing can be a lifesaver sometimes. Rather than piling on tons of foundation, just put green concealer on to cancel out the redness. It works beautifully. Now for a highlight this month, I broke out a really old product. This is possibly the first highlight I ever bought, and it's so old the packaging broke. This is the Prestige Sun-Baked Mineral Bronzing Powder in Pure Shimmer. I know this is discontinued in the UK. Prestige used to be sold in Boots and now it's not, but I'm pretty sure you can still probably get this in America and anywhere that Prestige is still sold, but it's a beautiful, beautiful highlight, and basically I just want to try and use this up because it is quite old. I've had it for at least 3 years, and yeah, it needs some loving. For bronzer, I kind of thought about a bit near the end of like November, and then I sort of got hooked on MAC matte bronze, which seems really weird for this time of year, but it's been quite sunny, so it's, you know, you could get away with a bronzer this dark, and I just use it around the perimeter of my face. If I could find the brush. No, I can't. But you'll have seen me use it loads of times. It's the Air Finish, Air Finish Kabuki from EcoTools. It's like a duo fiber brush that looks a bit like a men's shaving brush. It's cool. I love it. But I've been really enjoying this bronzer. Sorry if I'm blinding you. And yes, I have hit pan on it. How awesome is that? It seems to be wearing away a lot more on one side than the other. I think I might have to take something to scrape away this side because it's gotten that dark like film on it. So yeah, I might do that. For blush this month I've been using 2 NARS blushes. I've been using the NARS Douceur blush quite regularly, but I'm not going to show you that because I show it like every month. I've been using NARS Matte Hari as well. It's just this beautiful kind of purpley bright pink. I'm not wearing it today, unfortunately. I'm wearing Dallas blush for a change. But I really like this, just like lightly dusted and blended out from the apples backwards, and maybe mixed with a bit of Douceur on the back of the cheeks, and it just gives a little bit of a glow and colour to the face. Now for eye makeup, I haven't really been into anything specific. Eyeshadows have been dying about the place, using lots of different things, but I have been gravitating a lot towards this e.l.f. products, the e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow, and it's just this beautiful kind of jelly textured eyeshadow. It's like a jelly mousse kind of colour, kind of texture, and it's like a beautiful golden silvery. It's lovely, and I like to use it in my inner corners, and I've been carrying it in my makeup bag to give it a bit of a touch up throughout the day. I can't remember what this particular shade is called, but I will annotate it. I really need to get like little sticky labels on my e.l.f. products and write down the names so I can always tell you what they are. For lip products, I have 6 things to share with you. Firstly is the e.l.f. Minty Lip Gloss in Nashville. As you can see, I've used a fair amount of this. I think after another month of use this will probably be finished. But it's pretty much a clear gloss, effectively, with a little bit of shimmer. So I just like to use this over whatever nude lipstick I'm wearing that day. And then we have Nude Luster from Revlon, which is sadly discontinued. It's been replaced by a lip gloss called Supernatural. It's the closest one I could find in their new collection that was like this. I really wish they'd kept it. But for lip liner, I've been really enjoying Tiramisu from Rimmel. It's just this sort of deep reddish pink tone. It's perfect for outlining, and I sort of smudge it in so it gives a more full effect on the lips. 2 lipsticks that I've really been loving are Nude by L'Oreal. This is an old favourite, as you can tell. It's fairly beat up and worn down. Absolutely adore this colour. It's just like, it's very sheer, like a pinky mauve colour, and it's got a really nice glossy effect to it. And the other lipstick I've been enjoying is Jordana's Nude from their matte range. It's very similar to Nude from L'Oreal, but it's a bit slightly pinker and less sheeny. Very, very nice. And we have the Butter Gloss from NYX in Tiramisu, and I think this one is going to be a holy grail lip gloss. It's very similar to both Nude lip glosses. It's just a bit, you know, it's a really pigmented gloss, and it's very moisturising. It gives a nice glow to the lips and everything. And for nail polish this month, I've been loving 3 polishes in particular. I'm not sure if I mentioned this one in my last, in November's favourites, but this is Berry Cosmo from Bareminerals, and it was a collaboration between Bareminerals and Cosmopolitan magazine. But it's just the perfect rich purple for this kind of season. It's really, it's like a currant colour, like a really deep currant, not quite a berry. It's not no, it's not red enough for me to be a berry. Definitely a currant though. And another Bareminerals shade is Copper. I believe I got this time last year, and it's just this beautiful copper and gold and brown glitter, and there's some green in there as well. And it just looks fabulous, fabulous, fabulous on the nails. And then we have NYC's Full Metal Jacket. I'm not sure if this one is still available, but it's just the perfect blend between gold and silver. It sort of starts as a silver, but the longer you wear the polish, it kind of oxidizes to an old gold colour. It's really, really bizarre, but beautiful at the same time. And onto fragrances, I've been really loving this one by, I still can't say this right, Les Sentiers Gourmand, and it's called Vanilla Noir, and it's by a brand called Laurence Dumont, and they do like 12 different kinds of vanilla fragrance. You get from Marks and Spencer's in their beauty haul, and they're all 100ml bottles. It's amazing value, amazing scent, and it's just really warm and rich, and it kind of very wintry, and it kind of smells like vanilla cookies with a bit of chocolate in there and a bit of whiskey or some kind of alcohol like rum or something. It's very nice. I like to spray this on as a base in the morning because the scent will last pretty much all day, and then I will layer it with another vanilla based perfume later on. Is for my month's entertainment. I'm back on the Vampire Diaries train. I so am. I'm starting with series 1 and working my way through. I know it's not going to last me long enough to, you know, get me to the 5th season coming on DVD. Unfortunately my source of watching online no longer exists, so I don't know what's happening in the 5th season. Kinda sucks. And I don't know if they're showing it on British television at the moment. I just don't know. But anyways, I will survive by rewatching the entire Vampire Diaries series. And for reading, I've been reading Confessions of a Shopaholic. This is so different from the film, it's like ridiculous. Completely different. The only thing that's the same, I think, are character names. Completely. It's set in London, it's about a financial journalist who lives with a really rich person, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but this is totally different from the film. If you loved the film, you're really gonna love the book. It's so much less superficial than the movie as well. It's very British, and I kind of want to read more of Sophie Kinsella's work because I really like her style as well. It kind of reminds me a lot of oh, what's her name? Karen Swan, the writer of Christmas that Clara does. And a lot like just, you know, general chick lit, basically. I like chick lit. But so that's my summer favourites all wrapped up for you with a nice little bow on top, and I'm gonna go get started on my end of year favourites, and yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.